Dear students, welcome to the online classes arranged by Nopara Model College. You know Bangladesh as well as the whole world is now passing a stage of crisis because of the spread of coronavirus. For it, our school, college and universities are closed for a long period of time and your study is certainly being hampered for it. Dear student, understanding your problems, our Model College Authority as well as our principal has arranged online classes for you and my class is one of them. Okay students, let us start our class. I welcome you all. At first, I want to give my identity. I am Siddhartha Roy, Assistant Professor in English, Nopara Model College, Abhaynagar, Jashore. Dear student, today is 5th July 2020 and I am taking this class for the students of class 12 and I may continue the class for about 15 minutes. Dear students, in this slide you are observing two tigers. In the left side you are observing a tiger in simple mood, but in the right side you are observing a tiger in sleeping mood. Then what is the difference? The difference is that we are observing sleeping has taken position before a noun tiger and it is giving an information about the noun tiger. In another slide you are observing two pictures here also. One is high building and other is very high building. Here we are observing some difference and the difference is that very has taken position before the adjective high and this very is giving information about the adjective high. I think my students are being able to guess the topics of our lesson. Yes, my students, today's topic is modifiers. I will try to give an idea about modifiers today, but our time is very limited and for this reason I will give you detailed idea only about the modifiers of noun. At the end of the class you will be able to know what modifiers are, kinds of modifiers, the use of modifiers of noun, the necessity of learning and understanding modifiers of noun. Yes students, at first I will give the definition of modifiers. A word or phrase that is used with another word or phrase to limit or to add to its meaning is called modifiers. This is the definition of modifiers. There are two types of modifiers. One is pre-modifiers and other is post-modifiers. In the slide I have written the definition of pre-modifiers and post-modifiers for you. You will read it. And if you have any question, you will ask through messenger and I will answer your question in next class. Dear students, modifiers of noun. The pre-modifiers and the post-modifiers of noun are written below. I am reading for you. The pre-modifiers are adjective, noun adjective, present participle, past participle and all determiners like article, possessive, demonstratives, numerals, quantifiers, distributives and interrogatives. And the post modifiers of noun are prepositional phrase, present participle, past participle, relative clause, zero relative clause, appositive, infinitive phrase and adjective plus extension. I will show you the use of this pre-modifier and post-modifier of noun in next slides. Here I have written the examples of the pre-modifiers of noun for you. You will write down all these examples on your khata for your study. Now I am showing the examples of pre-modifiers of noun in sentences. The pre-modifiers of noun are adjective, noun adjective, present participle, past participle, all determiners like article, possessive, demonstratives, quantifiers, numerals, distributives and interrogatives. Here are examples for all these pre-modifiers. Now I am explaining one or two for you. At first we are observing the example, we like honest persons. Here the noun is person and honest is an adjective, and it is giving information about the noun person, and thus it is being used as pre-modifier of noun. Look at the last sentence written here. Which pen do you want? Here which is an interrogative and it is being used as pre-modifier of the noun pen. In this way, there are sentences for examples of other pre-modifiers. We will go to the next slide for seeing the use of post-modifiers of noun. Yes, students, observe the sentences here written for you. Look at the first sentence. The pipe below the kitchen sink is leaking. Here the subject is pipe and it is a noun, and below the kitchen sink, this is a prepositional phrase and it is working as post modifier of this noun. Again, look at the last sentence of this slide. You should read the question, important for examination. Here you is subject, should read is the verb, and the portion is the object, and its post modifier is important for examination, and it is working as post modifier of noun. Okay student, we will go to the next slide to observe the utility of learning modifiers for noun. Understanding post modifier of noun is essential to realize subject verb agreement in right forms of verb. Students, in the sentence, the people of Bangladesh are hospitable, the people is the actual subject and it is plural, but those who do not understand post modifier of noun will think that the people of Bangladesh is the subject and it is singular. So he or she may think that the verb should be is. Thus, without understanding post modifier of noun, one cannot understand subject verbs agreement in right forms of verb. Dear student, there is another utility of learning modifiers of noun. Understanding modifiers of noun is also necessary for transformation of sentence. If students understand pre-modifiers or post-modifiers of noun, they can easily transform a simple sentence into complex or compound sentence by converting the modifier into clause. For example, the tree growing around us are our real friend. Here tree is subject and growing around us is a post modifier of the noun trees. If a student becomes able to convert this growing around us into a clause, he will be able to convert this simple sentence into compound and complex. Observe the compound form of the simple sentence. The tree are growing around us and they are our real friend. For the complex, the sentence is the tree which are growing around us are real friend. Thus, the student who will be able to convert the modifier of a simple sentence into clauses will be able to convert the simple sentence into complex and compound. Okay, dear student, we have come to the end of the class, but before that, for evaluation I want to ask you some question. Why do we use modifier? How do modifiers put emphasis on the description of somebody or something? And what is the utility of learning modifiers of noun? If you understand modifier of noun well, then I will give you a homework to justify your understanding. Your homework is to write 10 sentences using different parts, different pre-modifiers of noun, and again 10 sentences using different post-modifiers of noun. Okay student, thank you very much for your nice cooperation, and this is the end of the class. Thank you very much.